In chapter 2949, tensions simmer within a fractured family, grappling with secrets and the fallout from past actions. The scene unfolds in a hospital, where Holden is bedridden, surrounded by his children, Catherine and Marco. The strained relationships between Holden and his children are palpable, particularly with Catherine, who feels detached and bears a distant, formal relationship with her father. Her resentment is hinted at as she considers her lack of connection with Holden, noting that if not for their biological tie, she would avoid him entirely. Holden suggests Catherine leave the hospital, citing concerns over her mother's poor mood and the burdens of family responsibilities. Marco, reinforcing Holden's suggestion, offers to stay behind and manage the situation. She agrees to depart, expressing a sense of obligation rather than familial warmth, indicating a deep rooted disconnect in the family dynamics. Marco, taking a more active role, ensures that Catherine and Mr. Fraser, who accompanied her, have indeed left before returning to Holden's side. With Catherine gone, the narrative shifts to a more intimate conversation between Holden and Marco. Marco inquires about Holden's health, expressing concern over the vague reports of his father's injuries. Holden, who had been hospitalized due to severe internal injuries, chooses to downplay the seriousness of his condition. He attributes his hospitalization to his wife's extreme reaction to his actions, which had caused her to physically harm him in a moment of anger. This incident, shrouded in secrecy, is indicative of a volatile and complex relationship between Holden and his wife, characterized by betrayal and regret. Marco cautions Holden against repeating past mistakes. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining family honor, especially for the sake of their grandchildren, who might suffer social repercussions due to his indiscretions. This conversation reveals a history of scandal, hinting at a controversial relationship between Holden and a person named Shiloh. Marco reassures his father that the family has managed to contain the scandal, with Holden's wife and Catherine actively suppressing any talk within their clan. This indicates a protective, albeit controlling, approach by the women in the family to safeguard their reputation. Holden's guilt and shame are evident as Marco discusses the implications of his actions on the younger generation. The narrative suggests a generational divide, with the older members' actions potentially impacting the lives of the younger family members, particularly in social settings like school. The chapter closes with Holden expressing a commitment to change, vowing never to repeat his past mistakes. This resolve seems to be driven more by a fear of further repercussions rather than genuine remorse. Marco, while relieved, remains cautious, understanding the precarious nature of their family's reputation and the potential for future scandals.